How do you survive being homeless? There's a lot more to it than just surviving and trying to stay alive. Surviving homelessness is keeping who you are and really not just giving up. So this is my guide on how to survive homelessness. The first thing is shelter. Some place to rest your head, some place to be warm and safe. Now, if you have the option, I suggest you hit up a homeless shelter. Unfortunately, in the city I am, they turn 300 people away, and there's a wait list of 3,000 deep, which I'm on. Now, some people will say not to use a homeless shelter because, they're dangerous or there's drugs. It's far more dangerous being out on the street than it is being in a homeless shelter. And homeless people who say that they won't go to the shelter because it's dirty or dangerous, that's not true. That's not why. It's a simple fact that they just don't want to follow the rules. Because in shelters, you're not allowed to bring in things like alcohol or drugs, which I fully believe in. It's a place to get, back on your feet. So if you're homeless and you have the option in your city, get to a shelter. Yeah, you're going to have to follow the rules, but it's going to be a lot better for you. Also, if you're a woman, I'm not trying to be, anything, but if you are a woman, if you're a lady, you have more options than men. There is a network of shelters designed just for women who are coming out of a bad situation, who are escaping bad relationships, who are in fear of, bodily harm or are in danger. Use them. You call them, and it might not be true, but you know what? Use them. Use them to your advantage to get off the street. Because it's not true. It might not be true for you, but it will be. Now, I've gone through some rough stuff living on the street, and it's unfortunate, but it's far worse for a woman because you will be noticed. You are going to be a lot more of a target than I am. You're going to be you're easily a target for people who want to get you into the sex trade or get you on drugs or something like that and just take advantage of you. Not saying that that's not out there against me. It is, but it's a lot more prevalent for women. So if you have to call and say, yes, I'm escaping in a bad relationship and I need somewhere to be, you'll get a spot that day. And it might not be true right now, but if you're living on the streets, it's going to be true. So use it. Now, if you can't get into a shelter and you're like me, don't sleep right on the streets. Don't stick around other people. That's not safe either. Do what I do. Go to the woods. And if you have a tent, pitch it. There's a lot of things you can do with your tent to keep the inside warm. If you can get some garbage bags and fill them with leaves and brush and make yourself a little cave inside the tent, it'll be a lot warmer. And to get your blankets and whatnot, learn the art of dumpster diving. All my blankets came from the dumpster at the Salvation Army store. And even better if you can find a very secluded spot where you can set up for more than a day. If you can set up for a month or two, you'll be a lot better. I am on the move every day, and that in itself is tough. But I'll tell you, it's a whole lot better than not having a place to lay down and sleep. I know some guys, and I've spoken to more than a few, who stay up all night just trying to move around and stay warm and find places to go inside and find places to sleep during the day. Like they'll hit up the bus and they'll ride the subway and sleep on the subway. And you can see how much it weighs on their face. Not getting that time to lay down and decompress and sleep, it wears you out and makes you more prone to getting sick and depressed. And when you're homeless, you can't afford that. But that all leads me to my second point. My second point on this list is keep yourself clean. And that's just more than keeping your clothes clean and your body washed. It's keeping yourself away from your addictions. If you have them, don't develop any. When you're out here, don't smoke, don't drink, don't do any drugs, because once you do, you're screwed. It's very easy to fall down that rabbit hole. And once you're down, you're already low. If you go lower, that's just a lot more to climb up from. As for your body, showering and washing your clothes is a must. If you're in a city, you're lucky. There's going to be coin laundries everywhere. Have a spare pair of clothes that you wear just at the laundry to clean your clothes so you can wash your clothes that you do have. And your body, If you can get a gym membership, find something cheap like Good Life Fitness or Fit for Less, something like that, and go there, have a shower every day. I do that every day. I also work out now, trying to get myself in shape. Blah, blah, blah. But staying clean helps to, look for work. You can't go to job interviews and stinking like a dirty hobo. You don't want that. But in more ways than one, keep yourself clean. And yeah, that brings us to point number 3. Have a clear and concise goal that you have to go accomplish every single day. It doesn't have to be a big thing. Mine is super small. I have to send out 10 resumes every single day. I go to the library to do that. But that doesn't have to be your goal. Your goal can be anything. Just have something to work on and focus on. Keep your mind laser fixated on something. Having that drive, that focus, is going to help keep you moving forward and give you a chance to get out. Without that, I don't even want to think where I would be. I would just be wandering aimlessly. Keep yourself safe, because things aren't worth it. That means a lot. I've been robbed a couple times out here. Now, it's nice to say I'm the big tough guy I fought off 4 guys. It's not going to happen. You're going to get hurt. If someone's trying to take your stuff, be safe. Always keep something hidden away so you've got, your basic survival stuff. But if someone comes up to you and they want what you got, and they got a knife, or they got more than one person, or they're just scary, stick your hands up in the air and give them what they want, because your life is more important. Things, they might be hard to replace, but they can be replaced. You know what you can't replace? A hole in your body and a hole in the ground. I'd rather you take everything I got than take my life. My life, I need that. I'm going to end this list with find a hobby. It doesn't have to be anything big. It can be something that you can do. Doesn't matter what. Even if it's dumpster diving. Find a hobby. Find something to keep your mind active. Find something to make yourself feel better and stay busy, and it helps a lot with mental fatigue. I mean, look at my hobby. I'm doing it right now. I'm talking into this camera and going to post this video. That's my hobby, and it helps. It takes a lot of the stress away, just being able to vent, to have an outlet. It's this or something destructive, So just having something constructive to put some time and energy in, it's going to go a long way in getting you out of the situation. Well, as for always, thank you for watching my video and leaving a like and a comment. You guys are awesome. If you're new to the channel, that would be really cool if you left a like and maybe subscribe. That would be even more awesome. You guys take care and stay safe. See you in the next one.